what's up? This Michelle with another inviting video. What's going on? No, I just got through talking to a YouTuber. He pretty good YouTuber too. He been on here a while. But I message him sometime and we talk about different things. And he give me some little pointers and stuff. And he said, "Girl, you gotta just keep on putting that content out there." I say, "That's what I be trying to do. You told me to do the live, so I'll be doing the lives. You know what I'm saying? It seems to be working for me." And he said, "Just put the content out there. Do it whenever you feel like it." So that's what I'm doing. How's everyone doing? Just want to say hi. Yeah, I'm using different techniques. You probably can tell by the lighting and the way the pictures look. The ones that I do with my little tablet. This is a tablet too, but this one shows a lot better. I use it every once in a while. It don't, cause it don't show every bump and cranny on my face. But the one I was using earlier shows everything on my face. I don't like that, but cause it makes me look older. But it's still me. It don't matter what pose and what type of lighting I have. It's me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping over it. It's me. And like I say, I ain't trying to be doing no glamour shot videos and stuff. You know, it's me. I'm older and this is me. But the video I want to bring today, I'm going to talk about is it's another YouTuber I watch. And I noticed this guy, he talks about people all the time. And the way he do it, he'll say something like the way people be having sex and stuff like that and what you gotta do and all that. He act like he a professional and stuff. And he has children. But what I don't understand about him, after he get through talking all this mess about sexual positions and all this different stuff, then he wants to talk about God. And I'm like, why do you mix all this stuff up together? That ain't right. That ain't right. You gonna talk all this sexual talk and stuff like that, and then you gonna put God in it. How you doing? I see a couple of people on here. Let me get this phone call. Let me see. Hello? Hello? They call and don't say nothing. I don't get that. It's the telemarketers. That's how they do. They just want to call and hear somebody's voice and then don't say nothing. That don't make no sense. Get another job. But I know you get paid for just calling people, and that's what they end up doing. That's what that job is all about. Cause I did it before. But like what I was talking about, this guy, he gets on this YouTube. He been on here for a long time doing different videos. I ain't gonna say his name and stuff. But he'll talk about all this sexual stuff and it's just degrading women and what men should do and what he used to do and how you do it and all this stuff. And then you gonna talk about God. You can't mix all that up like that. It shows exactly where you're going. They're gonna call you all kinds of stuff because you're mixing up all kinds of stuff. And the information you giving don't mean it's true. It's disrespectful. And you got children, people gonna look at you in a certain way. You show your kids, you're doing this stuff with your kids, and then you're gonna talk about all this sexual stuff. You think that's making you a big man or something? No, it's not. It's disrespectful. And then he'll get on there talk, trying to put all these verses from the Bible and all this and talk about somebody ain't godly and all. What? You talking about yourself? I don't get it. Make you want to scratch your head and stuff when you hear that kind of stuff. But it's a lot of them out there. They say different things and then they end up doing the same thing, or they're doing the same thing that they're talking about don't do. It don't make no sense. You're not setting an example of what you're talking about. That's what you gotta set the example, show it on the videos, the kind of lifestyle that you have. Because people are seeing you in one way and you're talking about don't do this, don't do that, but you're doing it. I think it's stupid. But you see a lot of them like that. They don't do this. Don't do this. Do it like this and do this. And they watching you, especially the young people. They're watching you. You're doing all kind of stuff. You acting like you a pimp and stuff. And then you gonna tell them don't do it. The next video you'll see you say, "Oh, don't do that. The Lord says this and this and this." What kind of shit is that? And they listening to you. And then you didn't, oh, I've been on here for so many years and all this type of stuff. That don't mean nothing. You're not saying nothing. Let me see what somebody's saying on here. Hello, how you doing? I see a few people on here. What you guys up to? Any questions on that, what I'm talking about? You get a lot of people on these YouTubes. They saying things about people and don't do this and don't do that. And you're doing it. And you're showing that you're doing it. You're doing exactly what you saying not do. I'm seeing this over and over. I don't understand these people. You have to set the example. Especially just because you got a lot of people following you, a lot of subscribers and stuff, but you're not giving good information. You're just on here. You're giving a lot of false information. Just because you're making money. That's all I make. And he'll brag about how much money he makes on YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, come on. You're making money, but what? Why? What are you on here for? What kind of information? Cause like I get on here, I'm talking, but the things that I talk about is real. I'm trying to help somebody. I'm not just on here saying something this, and I'm not gonna show you a lot of my personal information. Why? Oh, I talk shit. Oh, I don't. No, I don't. I'm not talking no shit. You think this talking shit? If I was talking to you, when you talk back to people, that's when you talking that what you just said. But I don't talk a lot of that. I just try to give some examples in the way people are, people that I know. When are Where are you from? I'm from California. I'm not gonna tell you what city, but I'm from California. Where are you from? Oh, you from India? Okay. That's a far, far place. What far from where I'm from? I'm in California. I'm about 45 minutes from San Francisco. And like I say on my page, I like to just bring some real stuff out and talk in general. And I don't talk no mess to nobody unless they come at me like that. Are you at your 50s? No, I'm 60 something. Does that matter when you want to know somebody's age? Does that matter? What are you talking about? Why are you on here asking me that? Oh, that's cool. Okay. So, what is it? What are you saying? You don't want to listen to somebody in their 50s or over or what? Or you just want to know how old I am? What was that purpose of you coming on here asking how old I am? It don't matter. Do it matter? Because if it matters, you would keep going. You wouldn't even ask. You're gonna come on my page and ask me on my 50s. That don't make no sense. See that type of stuff, you supposed to keep going. And or you don't even ask a question when you really don't have anything to say. You shouldn't say anything. That's the way I feel about it. That's how I would do. I look at a lot of people on this YouTube and I don't ask questions unless it's something that I really want to know. It's something that's going to help me. I'm not going to just ask you a question about something like somebody might say where you get your glasses at or something, your hair or something. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? It just shows you the kind of spirit you are in, the kind of spirit, and what kind of person you are, your personality. What is your size? See, just like that. What's your size? Are you special? Can you answer any of my questions? Are you special? Are you still in school? Are you a kid? Can you answer any of those questions? Talk somethings. I don't know. I don't understand your question. Are you over 21? That's a question. Are you over 21? Just answer that one. You're over 21? Have you graduated? Did you graduate in school? These are simple questions. Now ask me something and I'll answer it. Because you're not answering my questions. And it seems like when you ask me anything, no, I don't even know what you look like. See, that's the difference. If I was able to see you or even see a profile, then I can ask you some questions. See, you're looking at me, but I can't see you. I don't know what you look like. That's the difference. You ain't gonna give me no call because I ain't gonna answer it. I don't know who you are, what kind of person you are. I don't know if you're a male, female, a baby, or a child, or what. I don't know what you are. But I'm not gonna even talk to you no more. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep talking. Talking what I was talking about, how people can come to you in one way and really mean another way. People have a lot of issues, things going on in their mind that they try to put off on you because they're not really over some stuff. A lot of people try to put on you what they have a problem of. They have a problem with speaking or a problem talking to people. They have something going on with them. And that's why they come with these crazy questions. They have stuff going on with them. And I'm not talking, it's people on here. You're not the only one on here. So you can just keep going cuz I was giving you a little bit of space. But it seems like something's wrong with you, so you should just keep going because this is not just for you. It's more people on here. You don't see the people that I see. You should listen more. That's when I know it's something special going on with you. And then you gonna tell me to call you? You think I'm gonna talk to you? I'm not getting the understanding of you right now. And you think I'm gonna talk to you on the phone? That tells me you got major problems. So you need to keep going. You need to keep going and go to somebody else's page. I'm being nice. Because you're going to say something and I'm going to get you right. Keep talking. I'm trying to be nice. But God gets in the midst of anything. Whenever you call on God, He answers your prayers. When wicked things come in, that's from a whole different era, a whole different space. So you can't let that type of stuff come in and say nothing to you because it's wrong. When you come in with the wrong spirit, you're coming from a whole different spirit. I'm not there. And you're not going to take me there. I'm not talking to nobody Pacific, but you know by the tone of my voice who I'm talking to. And your spirit cannot do anything. So it's best to keep going and go back to where you were before you came to my page. That's anybody. That's anybody. When you got a special problem, you've been put in a special category. That means that you're special. You can't deal with anyone on a higher level because you're special. Special people only can go to a certain level. And you sure can't deal with me because you're on a different level than I am. Okay, so kids, keep it going. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to get off right now because for those of you who know me that listen to my page and listen to things I say, you understand. But this Michelle with another video. God bless you. Have a great day. Peace out.